Alright, welcome back. Nitan over here. Hello. I finished up doing a podcast, so I figured I would do a video. Mainly just because I kind of like videos a little more. So in a way. I think, at least for this video, I will probably be talking about myself again. Mainly more about how I've pretty much grown. Well, I say grown, but I'm still a kid at heart. Yeah, I would say I've grown. I'm a lot more quieter, calmer. I try not to let things get to me. I mean, it's hard sometimes, but I do my best not to let things get to me, and all that. And I mainly focus on the positive. I don't try to focus on the negative unless if it's a topic or something like that. I don't really bother with that type of stuff. Mainly because I've covered it already. Probably a little too much. And I have just, I guess I've grown tired of it since I've already covered it multiple times. It's like you don't wanna cover the same thing again and again and again. So I don't wanna go through that. So pretty much like I said, I'm happy, I'm good, I'm relaxed. I have all my pretty I guess happy posters in my background. I was looking up how to put like a background in your video and all that type of stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Since I mainly work in my room, I don't really wanna go through all that process and all that. It's just a big headache. So I'm not gonna bother with that. This is my background. Changing it up would be like changing who I am. I don't feel like doing that. That's too much work. So continuing with that, yeah, like I said, I'm a more calm person. Happier. Just enjoying what I have. It's small, yeah, but I enjoy what I have. I do things quietly. I do things, my way according to how I feel, and that's it. And I'm happy for it, and that's it. Videos and whatnot, when you've done like so many of them, it's like, you either have to come up with what to talk about, or you have to write it down on a script or whatever. Me, I don't really do that. I didn't do that when I first started doing videos at all. I didn't bother to do any of that stuff because I didn't see a point. If it's important to me, of course I'm gonna talk about it. Of course I'm gonna make a video on it. Of course I'm gonna make it a topic. But But to go through all that, not really my thing. And, you know, I've been, like I said, I've been well, you know. I pretty much, you know, focus on myself, focus on the outside world when I go out. Even when I went out yesterday, you know, the weather was not so great yesterday. But that didn't really bother me from going out and doing what I had to go do yesterday. Um, so that was interesting, to say the least. That was interesting. Um, and now more videos are slowly being done. I think I'm going to pretty much do videos at night. Because I think I said this in my other video. Probably did. um, During the day it's noisy here and there's always commotion and all that stuff going on. So at night it's a little better. It's not perfect, but you know, you make the best of what you have. So that's pretty much what I do. I think I might be coming down with something, or maybe my nose is stuffy. One of those two. You know, putting in all this effort, you know, going through the awful processing time that it takes to upload a video. Yeah, it's kind of a pain, but I don't mind because I only have to upload one, and then when it's uploaded, I just delete it so I don't have to bother with it. So yeah, you know, like, how can I put it? When I did videos through Facebook, it wasn't that long. I mean, yeah, it was still kind of a pain, and sometimes the videos wouldn't upload, and sometimes I would, you know, foolishly forget, um, and, you know, stuff like that. And now it's more of like, okay, I know what I'm putting out, I know how I'm putting it out, and I just go with the flow when it comes to that. You know, like I said, I don't write anything down. I don't put anything on my phone. I don't make schedules. I don't do any of that. I just go with how I feel at the time. You know, because it's just honestly how I personally do things. It's just me. You know, changing up and all that. You know, or even doing it. You know, with a higher quality type camera and all that. I ain't really got time for all that. So, you know, and me just being a pretty new channel is like, you know, whoa. You know, it's like just starting out here, you know, and I'm putting everything together and not editing anything. So even if I make a mistake, I'm not editing it out, you know. There's no point. And I'd rather see the edit and the reaction. I'd rather see the non-edited stuff and the comments and stuff too, you know. And with all that going on, you know, I'm trying to put out these pretty lengthy videos, I would say. They usually go about 16 minutes. Yesterday's video was about 17, I want to say. So that was fun. got a awesome comment, and that made it all worthwhile. And yeah, this is pretty much what I'm gonna be doing as much as I can, as many days as I can. Um, Mainly because it's just easy, it comes natural to me. You know, just putting, just being myself. That's it. You know, and that's just pretty much how I like to be outside of videos. You know, in life. That's just how I am. I'm a very chill person. I don't really let stuff get to me, like I said in the beginning, but being human, you have your limits. you know, you really have your limits sometimes. But ultimately, I just try to find the brighter side of things. I just try to be happy. And, hey, if it makes other people happy, then that also makes me happy, and it just continues. And that's what's up. You know, so I enjoy the effort that I put in, these little videos and whatnot. Um, so it's more or less like, oh, hey, I'm putting these out there now. So that's always fun, and the comments and the liking and all that stuff, that helps, because it's like, okay, hey, you got something to do now. And for the most part, this is it. That's it. Here in this room, as quiet as it can be, because I couldn't do videos anywhere else. Not with the level of quiet that I need. And plus, it's a personal preference. I don't like crowded places or any of that stuff. That just gives me a headache. So I prefer quiet places. And I guess when the weather is okay too. um, that's always a plus. Um, so when all that kind of combines and stuff, it's like, alright, wow. You know, um, it goes great. It goes okay. I wouldn't say it goes smoothly, but it goes okay. And just being myself. You know, being just, I guess, honest. You know, and still being happy. Because nowadays it's like people feel like they have to choose whether being honest with themselves or forcing themselves to be happy. Me, I don't need to force myself to be happy. I don't need any of that, because I pretty much make my own happiness. Whether it's videos, whether it's podcasting, you know, I pretty much, like I said, I follow my own path, and I pretty much do my own thing and talk how I want to talk, and that's it. You know, I don't really sugarcoat things, I just keep things honest. And that's pretty much how I feel. I can't complain about that. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, and videos, like I said in the beginning, they come so easily to me now. I almost forgot the word there, but no editing. They come so easily to me. Now it's like, eh. And it's like, it's not that big a deal. You know, I could be a little goofy, not edit it out. You know, I could joke. That's just how I am. That's how my nature is. You know, I don't feel like hiding that, and that's just honestly how I feel. And putting out all these, like I said, putting out all these videos and just having fun, enjoying it, and you know, putting out as many as I can, especially during the night, um, which is probably gonna work out a little better because I get to sleep in a little longer, and then um, find inspiration, you know, on YouTube or mainly just focus on like you know some meditation, and that usually helps me to like find something I want to talk about or you know talk with people I'm close with, and they give me you know something to talk about, or you know sometimes I just go on and on and on. You know, just depends on the moment, depends on the mood, depends on how long I want to go for. Just depends. Um, you know, and I love putting in this work. You know, it's slow, and it's not like to get famous or any of that. It's just to do it, you know. Because for a while, many people was like, hey, you know, maybe you should do voice acting, or maybe you should, you know, do podcasting, or maybe you should do, you know, whatever, you know, like, and I kind of floated around with that and whatnot, but I never really took it seriously. I mean, sometimes I'll do impressions and, you know, this and that. Nothing too serious. I don't know, maybe in a future video I'll do impressions. That won't be for a while when I do that video. Um, I'll probably do a video on my birthday. I'll probably do a video, um, probably Thanksgiving. Um, probably. But yeah. So I think I'll end it here. Uh, yeah. So I guess I'll see you guys when I see y'all. And sayonara and tashi delay. And peace and love.